rising fuel costs may have an impact on the travel industry. Hotel operators in Bali have voiced concern that rising fuel costs will have a negative impact on the tourist industry's near recovery. The Bali Tourism Association has addressed to the press about the impact rising gasoline costs are expected to have on the vacation resort islands travel business. Budijanto Argiansja, deputy chairperson of the Association of Indonesian Tours and Travel Agencies, talked to press reporters earlier this week. He noted that rising gasoline prices will have an impact on the island's tourist and transportation sectors. As a result, the prices of goods and experiences may rise. Argiansja predicted that lower to middle-income tourists would be the first to suffer the effects. "My estimate is that domestic travel will reduce somewhat in the next 3 months till the end of the year," he said. Having said that, he did admit that travel charges tend to rise at the end of the year, around Christmas and New Year. Argiansja proposed how the government should help with the gasoline situation. What the government may do is give subsidies in other areas, such as BLT, direct cash assistance, to reach the lower class, whose economy has suffered as a result of the increase in gasoline costs. In terms of local and international tourism, Argiansja believes that packages may help keep expenses down and make travel a realistic and cheap option for all passengers. He speculated that the government could be able to subsidize some package flight and hotel vacation bargains as well, a suggestion made a few weeks ago by Bali's Deputy Governor, Kakais. He urged the federal government to subsidize flights to Bali in order to encourage foreign tourism. In terms of tourism, the government can also give subsidies in the form of package bundling, Argiansja added. Sure, yes, so each package was subsidized by 20% or Rp. 1 million, up to a maximum of Rp. 5 million in the past, and it may be done again now. He went on to repeat Deputy Governor Kakais's thoughts by urging that the central Indonesian government subsidize airfares and hotels to overcome the price disparity created by altering energy rates. Other tourist leaders have joined the discussion. Ijid Sukarta, secretary of the Hotel and Restaurant Association in Badung, stated that hotel operators are hesitant to raise room prices just when mass tourism is regaining footing. In the current state of Bali tourism, which has not fully recovered, hoteliers find it difficult to consider boosting accommodation costs, he added. What we aim for is that there will be an increasing number of visitors. Sukarta also acknowledged that rising gasoline prices will have an influence on the transportation industry and, as a result, the prices of commodities supplied at hotels, including meals. Bali's most frequent international visitors, from Australia, the United States, the United Kingdom, India, Singapore, and Malaysia, are all experiencing increased gasoline prices back home. Rising gasoline prices in Indonesia are putting pressure on the margins of travel experiences, affecting passengers' total expenditures. Travelers taking the swift boat from Bali to Nusa Penida, for example, must pay an extra 20,000 Indonesian rupiahs, $1.34, for the voyage. These increases may appear little and gradual when examined in isolation, but when considered as part of a larger trip budget, they can add up to a substantial sum. The Bali tourism industry is concerned that rising gasoline prices may stymie the island's remarkable comeback from the plague. Sandiagono, Indonesia's Minister for Tourist and Creative Economies, and Bali Governor Wayan Koster stated this week that the Island of the Gods is on course to meet tourism objectives by the end of the year. While hotel owners' fears are genuine, and rising gasoline costs will surely have an impact on the tourism supply chain, evidence shows that Bali's tourist industry is on a one-way route back to pre-pandemic levels.